Everybody, welcome back. This is What Elon Said with Kevin and Mark, and today is Thursday, April 7th, 2022, and today we have updates about the Cyber Rodeo in Austin. We've got some commentary about Elon meeting President Biden and talking about electric vehicles for the US, and then we got some more Twitter updates. So let's jump right into it. So up on the screen now, we have a tweet from Elon himself about Gigafactory Texas with American flags around it. And he says, the grand opening party is tomorrow. Doors open at 4, festivities at 8, and I'll give a talk around 9. And this was obviously last night, but the festivities will be later this evening. And I guess they're going to live stream at least his presentation because they said they would start that at 9 Central. And man, I'm just really excited to see all the content coming out from the visitors and the live stream and everything tomorrow. Unfortunately, I won't be there. Neither of us.
Neither will I.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Seems
Plus,
like the place
Elon
to be
probably.
for
That's right. Elon probably won't come on until about 11 anyway. He's usually 2 hours late.
Yeah. And we'll probably have a awkward speech. But you know, we'll search out nuggets of wisdom and master plan part 3 and anything else that he might have hidden in there in his speech.
Yeah, a big reveal somewhere, maybe. You never know.
I don't know.
Or maybe it'll just be a party. Like in Berlin, there was no real big announcement, just more good time celebrating, basking in the light rather than the next thing.
Right. But looks like it's going to be the place to be, and everyone who's everyone is going to be there. I even saw that Lex Friedman will be there. So
excellent.
There'll be a few celebrities hanging around.
Maybe Joe Rogan. Who knows?
Yeah.
He lives in Austin. So
yeah, he does. Yeah.
So here's just some shots that were posted. Thought to put them up that Elon either liked or retweeted or tweeted. There's an announcement by Tesla that the live stream is going to be at 9 Central Time, as mentioned by Kevin. And here's a cool shot of some weird tunnel.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll find out soon enough in a couple of hours.
Yeah, I'm interested to see the footage, more footage of that. Elon's footage was just walking through it, but who knows what it's for?
Who knows?
I think you mentioned we have maybe Neuralink is just.
Yes, I think as you walk through it, the Neuralink will be implanted in your head. That's what it's meant for.
Yeah.
So you can control your Tesla with your mind.
Anyone attending is going to be a Neuralink guinea pig. You got to sign the
That's right. And here we have just some more pictures of the event. Looks very cool. The Cyber Rodeo big sign hanging there. And I wonder if that'll probably be a permanent fixture in the plant, I'm sure. And then we have, as they call him, Frankenstein, I thought it was, but you rightly pointed out that was actually Tesla himself. Although it looks like he does look like a monster there. And are you thinking it might be what could that be?
It kind of looks like a drone show to me, like a drone light show, but I don't know. The more you zoom in, it looks like it's maybe on the ground. Like
I don't know.
They
have to have a drone show. They have to have one.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, just from the pictures, this is looking like it'll shape up to be similar, if not outdoing the Berlin festivities. So
that's right.
I don't know how you could do that because I felt like that was just so epic, and with all the neons and rave sort of feel to it, this is looking more rave like than rodeo like. I'll just say that. It's
I don't know. Somehow it will be Texas meets Euro.
Yeah.
Who knows? Euro rave.
It'd be interesting to know if there's any some bull riding. Maybe that's what they're going to unveil is a Tesla mechanical bull.
I think that's excellent. That's self-driving.
And then here's Dan Birkland looking for an extra ticket, and Elon responds and says, the door won't be super strict. So we'll see how that goes. Hoping for nothing but good news here. No bad press coming out of this event. But as we've mentioned before, this could end up being the Woodstock of Elon.
Yes. Yeah. Especially telling everyone, we gave it tickets, but pretty much you could come. Everyone's going to come and say, but Elon said it's not going to be strict. Let us in.
It's not exactly a subtle like hint that doesn't go out to 80 million people. It's like,
That's right. I think this is also sort of a jab at his incident in Berlin where he wasn't allowed into the club.
yeah, good point. Good point. Could be. And I heard that there were some issues for ticket holders actually getting to the Berlin event because of some
Yeah.
protests and stuff
It's,
outside. But
hopefully it's better here. It's
yeah,
Texas. It'll be
I don't
a
know
little more lenient.
when that picture was taken, but hopefully it's a beautiful day for everyone and
Yeah,
stay out of the heat a little bit.
better than here where I am in New Jersey. It's very rainy.
Mm. Yeah, I experienced some hail today, just out of the blue. It
Okay,
was a generally
interesting.
nice day, but
We should be in Texas.
yeah. And yeah, of course, hoping to see the drone footage as well.
Yes, we are looking for epic drone footage like in Berlin and drone shows. We want drone mayhem.
Yes. Nothing,
No,
nothing
hopefully not
to
killer
add to a
drones, but
party like a good old drone show.
that's right. All right, so that is Tesla GigaFest until the actual event tomorrow. In other news, we have Tesla Roddy reported that a Toyota subsidiary, Woven Planet is the name of the subsidiary, is the first auto division, at least, at another company besides Tesla that is going to go all visual. They're not going to rely on LiDAR or any other component except for visual for testing out their self-driving capabilities. But it is a point that Toyota noted that is just a division and it's not their primary product right now. Their primary products they're putting out right now that are self-driving all will continue to rely on LiDAR. And they made a point to say that self-driving via visual only will be a long time away. So this picture here is a little misleading. They did not have a joint deal where they shook hands. This is from many years ago, I think.
Yeah, some years back. But Elon just with the ellipses here, like, yep, you'll get there eventually.
That's
Sort of
right.
like I'm telling you now. LiDAR and radar, just a local maximum. Eventually, you're going to need to go to vision only. And so
That's right.
looks like they're
Sort of
dipping their toe into the water, but eventually they'll end up transitioning to that.
eventually. He's saying it's hard, but he's also at the same time he's saying this is the way.
Yeah. All right, and here we have some breaking news from Sawyer Merritt about the Biden administration meeting with senior officials and the heads of automobile organizations, and Elon Musk was there along with GM CEO Mary Barra to discuss electric vehicles and charging. So I know there's been a lot of requests for some footage or some minutes of that meeting. Hopefully, we'll see those in the coming days. But really would like to know what Elon's part was in that discussion and, what his role will be. But just nice to see some welcoming of Elon and Tesla in general into the room to have these
Yeah.
discussions. And hopefully that continues.
Hope so. I mean, it's good that he's there. Elon just posted the picture, actually just liked it. He didn't give any commentary. So I think it was probably just a general meeting. It's good that he was included, but I don't know how much more Tesla can add to it besides their knowledge. It was held on an ominous day for Tesla that it's the eve of their opening of the Gigafactory. So really it was their pinnacle, a chance to gloat. If Biden asked them to produce more EVs because it's an initiative with the oil shortage, I don't know how much more Tesla can do. They're going as fast as they can. But it was good that they were invited at least. So it shows support for their initiatives.
Right. Yeah, I think that administration is finally coming around. Not sure what all of the ignoring was about, but we're
I think
making
it's
some
about
headway
unions.
here. All right. We got stock market news that Elon Musk today filed for his sale of 371,900 shares of Twitter stock, reducing his stake by 0.1% to 9.1%. And he's just clarifying here that no sale took place. The initial share number filed was incorrect. So he is a He is still the largest shareholder of the company. Also is on the board now, but the initial number of shares noted was incorrect, so he really has 9.1%.
Yeah, it was just a rounding error, I guess, or just some announcement. So he just clarified. So it's good to know going forward. People will put the right percentage.
Yeah,
So
and that just set off a slew of memes to follow
yes,
related to his new position on the board there, and just some of the things that he wants to do. So here's the first one. Twitter's next board meeting is going to be lit, and this is a shot of Elon on the Joe Rogan show. Of course, is that infamous moment, but just some funny vision of what the Twitter board meeting could look like.
yes, it'd be funny. Maybe that's what his plan is. I don't know.
Who
He
knows?
put it up
I
there.
think he'll definitely be in the room.
Yep. And then we also have the Elon posted just very funny, making fun of himself, that the history of Elon's business journey of contributions to the world. Very small is his selling of Zip2, really the first Google Maps out there to Compaq for 305 million, leading up to the very large impact of Twitter finally getting an edit button. Mankind changing moment outweighs all his other initiatives.
It is the biggest domino to fall, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh boy.
So that's a funny one I put. And then I think he had one other. No, I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yes. He like.
Yes. This is Jaws coming after a tweet. So Jaws representing the crypto Scambots, and then Elon Musk representing the megalodon behind Jaws here. That's just gonna chew apart the crypto Scambots.
Yes.
I think that definitely has to be in probably the top 3 priorities for him, is to work on that. I swear that since all this has happened, it's gotten worse, at least for me, in my experience.
Oh really?
The reply all spamming is really out of control. And I don't know why Twitter in particular is such a haven for crypto scam bots. Like, where are all the other scam bots? It's all crypto based. Like,
I don't know.
or
Maybe it's all
just when you're in
your world.
you're following Elon, and those types of topics that you tend to be interested in cryptocurrency. Wild, but
so he's going to work on that. I think the edit button's an easy one. They said they're already working on that.
Yep.
That's what Twitter announced. So this is the big one. I think that's why he bought the company. And then once that's fixed, he'll walk away.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I read today that he actually has a history of talking about getting involved in Twitter, and also I didn't know this, but he tried to start like a comedy news outlet or something. It was called Thud. You ever heard of that?
I never heard of that. No.
Yeah. I think he was involved in that, and then it kind of fizzled out. So
wow,
it's something that I guess has been on his mind for a long time. Wanting to get involved in a platform in some way to encourage free speech.
Yeah.
Allow it.
So now he did it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, well, it's the beginning of it, I should say. So
yeah,
it's having big wake already. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here we had a very cool visual. So this is supposedly a city on Mars, and it was generated by an AI using just a single text prompt, like that, just put in one text. I don't know what the actual prompt said inside the AI code, but this is what it output. I mean, AI is just putting out cooler and cooler things of what's there.
Yeah,
I'm amazed.
Yeah. So
what do you think?
I guess his like of this was twofold. One, about the fact that AI is getting better and better and able to create stuff like this with a single prompt, but also just that it's a cool output of AI with Mars City, and it just looks cool in general, and
it looks cool.
I'm guessing,
and
he
it's
has
weird
a lot of visions like this running through his mind a lot when he's laying
and
back
just with this AI.
Mars.
That's it. With the AI visualization now, being able to generate it, you get direct it in different paths and have whole different combinations. So it makes architecture and planning much more imaginative and robust before anything needs to be laid down.
Yeah. And factor in what 3D printing or bots building things out there.
Yeah.
Boring tunnels underneath, or
It,
boring tunnels underneath. And who
it's going
knows?
to
It's like
be,
everything that he's involved in seems to play into the idea of getting to Mars and building civilization there.
yes. You know what's going to be on Mars? They're going to build cities. It's going to be like a Chinese city where they build a city and no one lives there.
Hmm. Well, I heard something yesterday or this morning maybe about how also his involvement in Twitter could be related to the long-term plans for Mars, in that he has said that democracy really should be a vote-driven, and he's expressed his ideas about a government on Mars, what that should look like, and yeah, I'm wondering if maybe Twitter could be like the town square of Mars. You know,
Yeah, that's right.
really
Used
sees
for
it
that
that way.
local communication. Well,
Yep.
that's pretty good.
So here we have a Bloomberg article, which was a follow-up to a tweet that Elon had the other day, a couple days ago, or earlier
Yep.
yesterday, maybe, about how Spain or Portugal should be working on building uh, solar, uh, I don't know, panels, I guess, to power their country instead of investing more in semiconductors. Or maybe it's related to investing in semiconductors. But here we have an article that the Prime Minister of Spain has invited Elon to the country to talk about this plan and discuss solar energy. So Elon liked this. Maybe he'll do it. Maybe not. But
Yeah.
he
You
liked
never
the
know.
feedback.
Yeah. So he might show up. I'm probably not immediately, but I can see that happening for some summit there, some meeting.
Yeah.
The same way he just went to Washington yesterday. So
Yep.
it's a
It'd be
possibility.
great. All right. I'll let you take the Max Payne.
So Elon liked a game post, just a like. He actually had a comment that they're great games, but Remedy Entertainment has announced that they are remaking the iconic Max Payne and Max Payne 2.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a new modern one by a agreement with Rockstar Games. Should be exciting. Elon's a big gamer, and any of those reboots of classic games is always it's a lot of fun. Usually pretty good.
Yeah. Usually a day doesn't go by without a video game reference. So we'll
That's right.
put that in the video game category.
Yes.
And Dogecoin, right? So
Oh
here's
yes, gotta have a
Giga
Doge.
Fox noting that Doge is the most searched cryptocurrency in the US, now followed by Bitcoin and Ethereum. And a little map state by state of which cryptocurrency is the most searched for. I'm not sure what the search platform is, or how many searches we're talking about, but it seems that Dogecoin is quite popular in the Midwest and Southwest as well. So,
Yeah,
very interesting diagram here. But I guess Dogecoin catching some momentum.
it's
It's
catching
definitely not
momentum.
going away. And we'll see how that develops over the
Always interesting.
coming months and years.
Yeah. And then to finish up today, we have a quote that from the Stoic emperor that Elon liked that says, "The seeds of virtue may be planted by instruction, but they must grow in the soil of life, in the field of action, and in the hard rain of circumstance." Almost got it.
Almost got it, man.
Yes.
Wow, you still sounded like the Stoic Emperor though the whole time. Yeah, and my read on this is just Elon's famous line, reiterated line that prototypes are easy and production is hard. That's what it sounds like to me. That
Yes.
it's very easy to have the seed of virtue, but it must be planted and survive and make it. And it probably also applies to just his companies in general. You got the
Yeah,
idea, but to make them uh, last is much harder. So
that's right. So good note to end on.
yeah, so that'll wrap it up for today. If you like the video, give us a like, consider subscribing, and we'll be back tomorrow for more of what Elon said. Thanks.
See you then.